As you can probably tell, I'm not in the usual location of Osaka with AG and Yusef because I'm in Guam for just about 2 weeks. But during my time here, it seems like Yusef decided to announce our big drift event that we're finally hosting ourselves, which is going to be happening in April 2024, and it's going to be at Bihoku Highland Circuit. And I can already hear it. Oh my God, you guys already did this before. Did a video with hella people. You already had different drivers at different events. But what's different about this time is the fact that we're connecting A course, you know, the big D1 entry section that you guys all know and love. And B course, the back section that we don't get to show very often, is a very tight course with similar entry, but we're gonna be putting those two together for an entire day for our Thrash drivers, friends, associates, and everything in between to enjoy for the entire day and just rip. People like Julian Jacobs that's going to be coming by. You're going to see one of his cars develop here in Japan. You guys have already seen the beginnings with Josh and his S13, and you know, things have escalated quite a bit since the last time you guys seen it. And we have many other drivers who are going to be coming out here to, well, out there in Japan to come drive for an entire day. And this video right here is pretty much going to be the first of many that's going to lead up to the crescendo that is our big drift event in April. Wait, is that even how you're supposed to use the word crescendo? Oh my God, my slippers. And if it seems like we're talking about the event as if it doesn't exist or like we're still in the planning phases, that's because it is. This part of the video is filmed just about a month or maybe a couple of weeks before we actually solidify the event even happening. So if there's like a little mismatch in the way we're talking about the event in general, that's why. We just didn't know when we're gonna announce it. You guys are gonna be able to see this whole process of us getting cars, announcing drivers that are gonna be coming, everything that leads up to it, the struggles, fun parts, everything testing, what cars are gonna be here. Yusuf just bought a really cool S14, which I can't talk about yet because we're gonna do a video on that, but you guys will be able to see that once everything comes to fruition, and it's gonna be super fun and I can't wait. So I guess it's the part where I say, welcome to another video of Thrash, and we hope you guys enjoy this one.
Hello. So today we are at the shop. We're back from SR Heritage. That thing got a little dinged up. As you can see, the bumper's back there and maybe 3 pieces, but we're not gonna focus on that today. We're gonna focus on my 86, which is dusty from all the bodywork from that really cool body kit that is still not ready, but will be soon. The day before I exported this fucking car, I was driving on the freeway. It felt like someone pulled the e-brake up on me. I was like, what the hell is that? Turned the music down, rod knock. So the day before I exported it, I got rod knock. But we good, because we bought this car, and this dude, he had just learned how to drift. As you can see, his frame rails ain't lined up because he fucking put it into a wall. I can't insert the clip. I have the clip, but I can't do it because we said we wouldn't share it. But this car was turbo, so we took the engine out because it was fine. We were thinking of fixing it, but then our other friend got this car, its interior and all that stuff, so we're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just take the stuff from this car, use it in that car. I'll take the engine, and I'll put my TD86 on it. So AG's car has the crazy ITBs that you saw before, but mine will just have the regular intake manifold. So me and Alex finna get to it today. Almost got this thing ready to come out. I'm just taking the engine out by itself because I don't really need the trans to come off. I wanted to change the clutch though, so, oh, AG, we gotta order a clutch. And the stock clutch will fucking shoot itself to the moon the second boost hits, and that won't be fun, so.
What else you got left?
Exhaust manifold, transmission bolts, engine mounts, that's it pretty much. I don't need to worry about this exhaust manifold.
Are we swapping out the TD06?
No, I don't need. I'm not using this fucking motor, so this shit can go. Boy,
yeah.
What the fuck is this? Muffler's still hanging here, so we'll just get bigger, better, buffer, bolder, bootylicious piping up in here. The person I got this from changed the clutch. I don't trust their fucking strength. Or what fucking tool they use to loosen these bolts. I'm gonna put some fucking loosening shit on here, cause Lord knows. I says, Lord knows how much horsepower they decided to put in their fucking arm. Little known fact about these transmissions is that the internals are interchangeable. Look up the model of transmission and then just use your imagination and be like, wow, well, if this is the same transmission as this car and that car has a cool gear set you could put in that car, ding, 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 ding. Use your brain. Oh, okay. Not too cracked out.
Those kind of cracks are like so satisfying.
Yeah. The other kind of crack's really satisfying too. More?
It's just the back still and the locking pin.
But what's the clutch cylinder?
There it goes. Still on something? Feels hella tight.
Oh.
The engine ground.
Good work. Good job. Okay. Sumimasen.
Assuming Mason. Still. Oh, it still lasts. Can you pass me the? There it goes. Just to undo these four right here and just pull the transmission forward since we're not doing any drive shaft stuff or anything, so it's just easier just to get it out. AG, what are you doing now?
Install drive shaft. We call the propeller shaft.
Proper shaft?
Yeah!
Proper.
Propeller shaft, drive shaft.
Really?
Yeah.
Drive shaft, and then this is proper shaft. Transmission it out. We got a little snag when we're trying to get it out. It got caught on the drive shaft, and then got some oil on the ground, but it's out. Transmission is here, pretty much ready to go back in whenever it's ready to go back in. And then next, we'll have to take the rack out for our friend of ours to do. What does he have to do?
He's gonna bring these points back. So it moves the rack forward a little bit. So I can get that dummy, stupid, thick angle. So I don't want to do that right now. I'm done.
That's it for now.
God damn it.
Yay!
We done for the day. We got the engine out, the transmission out, all out. The other engine's ready to go in, but I need to order a clutch before we put it back in, put the turbo kit on. And I figured if this car's just gonna stay on the lip, I got a stance, brand new. Thank you, Toge Factory. Y'all the shit. Stance. Get my big brake kit. We're gonna run no sway bar because if you want that angle, this shit gotta go. And then I also need to get lower control arms. So I just decided to take all this shit off. Clean it up a little bit and just get ready for everything to go back in. And we good. Just when the parts come in, ideally clutch comes first because then we can put
Everything back in.
the engine and all that stuff in. Oh no, I can't. I need a fucking cross member. That's right. Or modify the sub cross member. Moves the rack 20 mil, 30 mil forward or something. But mine's left-hand drive, so we don't know if our jig for right-hand drive is gonna work. We'll figure that out. But yeah, that's about it. Until next time.
So today we have guests.
Yeah, you gotta censor this, dog.
What do we censor? Why we censor it?
Because I want to show them.
We have guests coming from
California, LA.
Yeah. We have
Johan.
Alex.
Stephanie.
And they have been already made like the trek coming from Tokyo all the way to Osaka, and they came out here just to visit little Oles. Now I can't show you anything that's behind me, so it's probably can't see. So you, sir, have an 86, correct?
Yes.
So what are you going to be doing with your 86?
I don't have anything crazy planned. I just kind of want to make it look as cool as possible.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to end up leaving it stock in terms of motor, just because I can't afford the upkeep of a turbo.
Yeah.
But, you know, just like doing improvements for the NA power. So just kind of like higher gear ratio, better differential. I drifted on the stock Torsen for a long time. Maybe mine is just ruined, so maybe that's why it sucks now. Like, you know, I'll do kind of clutch kicks or just depending, like it won't lock up the way I want it to. It's just not very predictable.
Yeah.
So two-way would be.
And you have very many examples of what you can build.
Definitely. Now I see the bar, and it's just like a lot higher than I thought it was. So this is insane, for sure.
And you have a Thrash seat and stuff too.
Yeah, I do. I have a Thrash seat. I gotta get her one. She's gotta be in the Thrash seat too.
That's right.
Well, she thought she was not going to be in the video, so you're going to be driving too eventually, right?
Once you start driving, I'll start
Oh,
driving.
once I start driving, well, I'm sorry to tell you that
Oh, you started?
I've already started.
Right?
Bought a seat and a wheel and dug through your fucking trash and took all of your trash home. So, fucking
What
sick.
bring you out here?
What brought me out here? To go drifting. Already done one track day at Mahon, and then we're doing BOQ and TK.
Oh, you drove Mahon. Did you drive?
Dude, I'm just trying to get pieces to finish my car. I'm rebuilding an SR for it.
Man, bargain. That's typical Hayes, the bargain hunter.
Let me see the end. Dude, so he sniped a fucking
Samurai umbrella. It is
Cameron,
like,
do me a favor and focus. That'd be real appreciated for you.
watch out, samurai umbrella.
He's so impacted. Yes. Straight on the race suit. It's pretty sick, man. When we were here in Up Garage last time,
Yeah.
I found a junior and a senior suit of a Japanese Porsche driver.
Oh, word.
So I like bought it for my kid, just thinking maybe it'll fit, and it fit perfect. And so he now calls himself a professional passenger.
Sick.
Hi. All right, so next day. Yesterday I was tired, but now I'm back with energy. The Drift Japan tour, Japan people, Kansai Dori stuff, they just left. We're cleaning up the shop. We got a tire rack going in on the back. AG just went to buy enough materials to build 2 more so we can get all these wheels that were under Mifune's 180SX off the ground. We're going to keep moving. There's a couple engines there, but right now, sorry, Julian, I fucked up your paint. I'm putting these heat makers on my car because we got our first prototype of the modified rack. This will move the rack forward, I think 20 or 30 mil, I forget, it's been a while. But combined with the heat maker, extended lower control arms, like OEM style, I think it'll be a really killer setup. Like, I love these cars. They do drive a little more twitchy than a Silvia. So, I mean, they've been out for 10 years and I know other people have tried a bunch of stuff, but that doesn't mean just because someone else has tried something and said, oh no, you'll never get it right, doesn't mean like you should just stop and not try it. Like, just try it yourself. I think we all have been like part of a conversation where someone's like, oh no, dude, just do it this way. Like, oh, I've done it this way, it doesn't work. It's like, well, let me find out on my own. So, AG's knowledge, my lack of knowledge, but large friend group who can make cool shit. We're just gonna try and make that drive like this. Yeah, Yusef's car is pretty much all torn down. The rack we took out the other day, so since we are at a standstill at the moment because that has to get sent out. So since we're kind of in this stalemate, we're gonna go check out Julian's S15 and take a look at what he needs to get ready to drive the car whenever he's gonna come drive the car. So that way when he comes by, he doesn't really have to worry about anything and everything will be ready when he comes by and doesn't have to worry about working on the car at all. No good? Just spare parts?
Yeah.
Maybe R32 engine?
Yeah, it's better, but
We don't know bearings. That's the main thing. Okay, so plan A is we win this R32 that's on Yahoo tomorrow that has S15 motor, TD86, but the car has no paperwork and it's fucked up. So most people don't want it. There's no interior, no seats. It's a piece of garbage. But it's got a good engine and shit like that. So the easiest thing would be buy this R32 and just fucking boop, put that shit in there. Just get the car fucking ready for him when he comes in April. I want to just get it done so we can test it and make sure it's all good. So he doesn't show up, his fucking back is hurting because he's been on an airplane, and then we're like, oh, sorry, dude, like, we kind of got to work on the car. Like, I want him to come, all right, let's go drifting. He goes drifting, we all have a good time, and that's it, he's done. And then comes back for a special event that's going to happen. So the tire wall is finished, kind of. We're going to extend it one more side so we can get these bad boys over there. And plus we know throughout time, we know there's going to be more people that are going to need more wheels. And
I just bought a Skyline, Mom.
I just bought a R32. I'll read off the list to y'all. We got S14 engine, metal head gasket, TD06, Mission, S14 normal 5-speed, Ogura 509D, diff 2-way LSD, doesn't say what, final or what two-way or even what diff is in the fucking car. Upper arm skid racing, but we don't need no fucking upper arms. 180SX front member, rear S15 member, rigid, knuckle arm S15, blah, blah, blah. Doorknob, arimasen. No doorknobs. But anyways, we're just gonna take everything off of it, and if it's good, we'll just fucking put it in there or whatever. But the car was so cheap, like, I'm not gonna pass it up, so.
Yeah.
I can still help it. Oh, yeah. And hey, I need to down the snap. Nah, it's not gonna snap, it's just crooked. Yeah. See? Listen. It's going. Yeah.
Okay.
This thing's so strong.
The car that we were taking apart, pretty much stripping down, is now obviously not here anymore because this is what's left of it. Just finished taking out the doors, everything that you pretty much could think of that is going to be usable for us to use in the future. And then all of the parts for Yusef's car has actually been sent out already. So yeah, we're going to be preparing the motor to be dropped in with the GT86 kit pretty soon. Once the cross member and stuff comes back, we'll be able to do that. And then there's another project that may or may not be on the way. That's actually the reason why we're keeping the body harness on this car, but I don't want to go into that quite yet until we confirm it entirely. But yeah, man, there's a lot of moving parts happening. Julian's car is going to have the SR20 pretty much whole drivetrain swap from the R32, so hopefully we can get that started pretty soon. This car is going to be going to wherever it's going to be going. I'm not sure where it's going yet. We did finish the tire rack and stuff. It's pretty much going from the front to the back of the shop. We got pretty much from wall to the little storage area over here. Now, of course, we're running into an issue, or going to run into an issue, whenever we're going to be lowering a car down on this side, but the plan is to keep this side dedicated to cars that's going to be taken apart, not really like, maybe like long-term storage and not really paying attention to, so we're not too worried about that. And obviously once we cut those, we got a bit of clearance. All that stuff's going to be prepared, and if you're wondering why there's space for so much tires, we'll probably go into that when it's necessary. I guess this is the part where we're going to be leaving you guys, and maybe I'll leave you on a cliffhanger right before we're going to go pick up the R32. Whether or not I'm evil enough to do that,
if you play on fire, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you play on fire, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you play on fire, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you play on